Hello, Jess2 Film here. I want to talk about Heretic, which is a new A24 horror movie that just came out. This is directed by Beck and Woods, the writing-directing duo who wrote the first Quiet Place. I think they wrote and directed the 62, I think it is, or some crap, which was some awful movie with Adam Driver and dinosaurs. This movie is about two LDS people who are going door-to-door Mormons, some people will say. And they encounter a man played by Hugh Grant who might have some sinister ideas and plans. While this was advertised more as a commercial horror movie, I was actually kind of surprised that in the first half, there's a lot of dialogue and discussion about religion and faith and what religion means to people and if there really is a true religion and everything there. And a lot of things that can discuss that can come off pseudo-intellectual or uninteresting, but honestly, I was kind of digging these religious discussions and dissections in the first half. A lot of the discussion felt real to me, where it's stuff I've heard from internet personalities, it's stuff I've heard from my friends, stuff I've discussed with and debated. And I found that stuff interesting in the first half. The second half, however, when it has these discussions, it feels so repetitive. And this film definitely has a runtime problem. It's nearing 2 hours, and it does not need to be 2 hours. This would have been a great 90 minutes. And honestly, the second half isn't just bad for how repetitive the dialogue gets and its discussions, but there's some things that exist just to be reveals. And in my opinion, these feel so stupid and do not make sense in the reality they've set up. This is a film that's grounded in our reality, and the first half has characters making human errors, stuff that actually feels genuine and it doesn't feel like a cheap, oh, this is a horror movie, so we have to get the plot moving forward, so these characters are stupid. No, I mean, the foolish errors felt like something, okay, yeah, this is realistic to me in the first half. But then in the second half, it was just like, okay, now we're making stupid decisions because movie. And it's not that the second half has a whole, okay, why is this character making this stupid decision? Even though there's like maybe one or two. It's more so that the film just starts to do things just to have reveals, which feels a lot like when characters are dumbed down in a movie and unrealistic in their decisions, where it goes along the lines of, okay, this character's just doing something so that you could have something for the viewer, a little reveal for the viewer or whatever. And there were things that just did not make sense in this film that left me scratching my head. Also, the second half has a lot more of a generic horror take, where we have some annoying jump scares, when the first half doesn't really have jump scares or anything. And I know some people can take a jump scare. I am not as annoyed with jump scare if, the actual sound exists in the world of the movie. But no, you have that stupid sound design where they'll have a high-pitched sound effect that doesn't even exist in the world that the characters are in, because I guess what they were showing wasn't scary enough, so they have to add that much more because they're not confident in what they're showing. And I was just like, ugh, you were doing pretty dang good movie in the first half. I mean, it wasn't amazing, but it was doing good with a lot of things that these mainstream horror movies get wrong. I was kind of like, ugh. But I will say, the highlight of this film are the performances. I actually really like Sophie Thatcher, Chloe East, which are the two girls who are leading the film. And they play not really a stereotypical version of what you would think of with religious people, which is good when you don't have caricatures of people and actually real people. I really like their mannerisms and how they delivered certain lines, where it felt like they were genuine people. So that was cool. But the highlight is Hugh Grant. Hugh Grant is just having so much fun, and he's honestly a fun character to watch. There's stupid pop culture references that were kind of like, I shouldn't be laughing at this, but I am kind of laughing at this. Heck, at one point they have a fast food ranking, and I'm like, this is my type of discussion, Check out Just Two Food. But I will say, I do like where the characters end up by the end of the film, and there are some bold choices here and there. I also think in the first half, how it communicates a story visually actually seems purposeful. So I did enjoy that. By the second half, though, there are some visuals that are like, okay, that looked like kind of bad CGI, and what was going on there? So of all things considered, unfortunately, I'd have to give this a 5 out of 10, but it might be the best movie from Beck and Woods, so good job to you two. Just in my taste, at least. I honestly don't really like A Quiet Place Part 1. Now let me know what you thought of Heretic. Subscribe for more movie reviews. I got a big one for Amelia Perez coming. And I'll see you later. Peace out.